Hey, what's up guys, it's Scares here, and today we have a new video, and this first
transfer news
is fucking huge, probably the biggest story of this month.
And we have got James Rodriguez to start off the video, and he is now linked with Chelsea once again, and it looks like James Rodriguez doesn't really have a spot anymore in Real Madrid, and it looks like it's time for him to leave the club, for him to get some more game time. So it's good for him, good for Real Madrid as well. Hopefully it looks like they're going to get a lot of price for him. And then the next player we are going to have a look at is Joe Hart. Obviously Bravo officially now signed for Manchester City. It looks like Hart is definitely going to leave the club. Now he was linked with Sunderland, obviously linked with Everton as well, but they can't really handle his high wages. And it looks like Torino is about to buy him, which is very interesting, or maybe even loan. I am not too sure about that. But if Joe Hart goes to Torino, that'd be a kind of a really big downfall for him in his career, because obviously a lot of difference between Manchester City and Torino. I really didn't even imagine Hart going to Torino, but it could happen as his agent really said it. And then we have got the next player, who is Gabbiadini from Napoli, who is now linked with Everton. Speaking of Everton, now they've got good attacking midfielders. They got Barry, but it looks like Gabbiadini may go to Everton as well. And if this transfer actually happens, then it is going to be a very good transfer for Everton. You know, Gabbiadini very good for Napoli a few seasons ago, and he was pretty decent last season as well. So if Everton manages to sign him, amazing transfer, and then he will really help Everton, you know, continue in their good form, because they're playing really well at the start of the season right now. And then we have got the next player, who is Lloyd Remy. Didn't play for Chelsea last season. It looks like he's out of Conte's eyes this season as well. Hasn't played a single game, I believe. And then he is now linked with Crystal Palace. So it looks like Benteke and Remy is going to be two at the... I don't think it would be too bad of a transfer for Crystal Palace. I mean, Benteke and Remy, they were pretty bad last season, but they could be better than whoever they've got. Wickham. They probably better than Wickham. And then we have got the next player, and they are linked with Leicester City. Is Slimani and Adrian Silva. Now Adrian Silva and Slimani, they're both from Sporting CP, and then they have apparently rejected their recent offer for Adrian Silva. But I think it could really happen at the end, because obviously Leicester Premier League won the title last year, which is amazing, which is really going to try to attract players like Slimani. Played pretty good last season as well. Algeria connection with Mahrez as well. Hopefully that's going to be something interesting. Gonna be a good transfer, considering, well, Vardy and Musa pace, but they kind of lack some chemistry. Hopefully Slimani can help that. And then we have got the next player, who is Heung-min Son, and it looks like he lost his spot at Tottenham Hotspur as well, because Lamella's just doing too well. Like, he was pretty good last season, and then this season of the start he's doing very well as well. Lamella, pretty good player, and then it looks like Son is not going to have his place, and he is now linked with Wolfsburg for around 20 million Australian dollars. Well, I'm not sure if you're Australia as well, but you can just exchange it your way, whatever. But anyway, so he's linked with that. Pretty interesting, because it was only his first season for Tottenham last season. And then we have got the next player, who is Danny Ings, who is now connected with Sunderland from Liverpool. Now Liverpool have apparently rejected the offer for Ings, but in Liverpool's point of view, I think they should really sell him, because I don't think they're really going to use him, because Firmino can play striker, and he is doing really well at the position. Their Sturridge or Origi is in form, so I don't think they really need Ings, do they? So I guess sending them to Sunderland, getting him some more game time would be pretty good as well. And then the next player is Christian Atsu, who is now connected with Newcastle United. Now obviously he's playing for Chelsea right now, but he's not getting enough time, is he? But now he is linked with Newcastle for a loan, which is going to be quite interesting, because Newcastle not having the best of starts. I believe they lost their first 2 games in the Championship, but hopefully Ash can help, because he's not a bad player as well. And then we're going to finish off this video with Eliquim Mangala. Manchester City obviously definitely lost his space. Otamendi's playing really well. Company solid. I think he's injured again, or they have Stones as well, newly signed Stones, so Pep Guardiola is obviously going to use Stones over Mangala. So it looks like Mangala could go to Porto back for a 2-year loan, which would be pretty interesting. I guess it's gonna be good for Mangala as well. He kind of lost his form now. But anyways guys, this will be it for today's video. If you have enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe. Goodbye.